All welcome to another episode of the Gunman Insta Live. Tonight we have Pro Boxer. One of my favorite influencer boxers is joining me to talk about his boxing so far and his remarkable journey. You guys will probably remember him from the Sunday Smoke and Wicked and Bad. Really very much looking forward to having a chat with Pro Boxer. Let me get him in. So listen, anybody jumping on the live, make sure you're following this guy. His comedy value is great fun. There he
What's
is.
happening? What's happening?
Mr. Pro Boxer.
How you been?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. You looking good?
It's the gunman top.
You look proper. This is the best I've seen you looking.
Stop it. How are you though?
I'm good, thank you. I'm very, very happy to be sponsoring your journey, and we're going to talk a little bit about that journey. But welcome to the Gunman Insta Live.
Thank you for
This
having
is
me.
my chat show that I set up for great fighters like yourselves to be able to come on and share your journey with the fight fans. Anyone who does not know this guy need to know this guy. This is Pro Boxer, the hard-hitting, supreme influencer boxer, Sunday Smoke and Wicked and Bad Hall of Famer, two-belt Quest champion, and now a Gunman Promotions sponsored fighter. This guy will fight anyone. Welcome to the live, Pro
Thank you
Boxer.
for having me on, man.
Thanks for jumping on. So listen, you've got a fight on Crypto Fight Night. You were meant to be fighting against a pro fighter. I think he's 5-4, five fights, 5 wins, 4 KOs, wasn't he? Craig.
What's up, man?
And that got cancelled.
That
Can
got
you tell us
cancelled.
as much as you can or choose to about what happened there?
Uh, just a misunderstanding with the contract. To be fair, the weight didn't match up. He wanted me to fight at 82. I'm a bit heavier than that. I feel like everything was more in his favor. If I had to lose that much weight and then fight him, I'm just not going to feel myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to go into a ring not feeling 100%. I'm a knockout artist. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not going to go in there and feel like I can knock him out,
With
I'm
no
not.
power, yeah. Normally you're about closer to 90, aren't you?
No, I normally fight. I normally fight at 82. All my fights have been at 82 to 83. But I haven't
So
had a
what was the
fight.
problem?
I haven't had a fight in about 6, 7 months.
Yeah.
So I put on some serious weight. I put on some weight. So I don't mind fighting at 82, but I got offered this fight like 3, 4 weeks ago. I can't lose 12 kg in three
Yeah.
weeks. You know what I'm saying? So
See what you was like? You was like 94,
95.
95.
Yeah,
What you
95.
been
And then this
doing?
95, man, enjoying myself, man. But
Living the best life.
yeah, I've lost nearly 7 kg in 4 days.
Wow. How are you feeling now? You feeling it still strong or a little bit hungry and pissed
I'm
off?
very hungry. I'm very, very hungry. But it's the game, you know, it's the game. So
So I saw Paul Venice just said to us, yo, yo. So anyone who's in the chat, feel free to ask Pro some questions. Make sure you're following him. Make sure you're following Gunman. We've got amazing interviews on this channel. We interview fighters of all levels. I'd love to get Paul Venice on here one time. He's just won a bare knuckle fight. Do you feel you're going to have to go back and get that Craig at some point? He's
at
going to
some
have to
point,
stay on the hit list.
100%. At some point, sorry. Yeah, at some point, 100%. Oh my days. Sorry about that. Hay fever.
That's you.
Yeah, at some point, 100%. Because I did want to fight a professional boxer. All the fighting influences is good, but I want to prove that I can fight a pro boxer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, mate, I love that because you're taking on challenges. There's so many influencer boxers. Listen, I'm a fan of influencer boxing because I think it gives us more eyeballs, and I like to see people, you know, the fact is, if you can sell tickets, you can get on events. But you see too many influencer boxers fighting like terrible standards. Like
Yeah.
I've seen like not even like, you know, ultra white collar standards. You know, like, you know, people front
Brilliant.
crawling,
Yeah.
and it gives it a bad name.
Yeah.
But it's great that you've got two Quest belts, and I can tell anyone in here now that is a serious promotion. That is Quest. They've got good fighters on there. Hold on, let me get Pro back in. He's just dropped out, but they've got serious fighters on Quest. I'll just add him back. He's just dropped out. I think he sneezed himself out of the conversation. He sneezed himself out of the conversation. Yeah, but this guy is fighting some serious brothers, you know. Quest is a serious show. I've just invited him back in. He shall be back in shortly. Make sure you ask him some questions, boys. Let me get him in there. Here he comes. Um, yeah, ping some questions to Pro Boxer. He is fighting on crypto against a mystery opponent on Saturday. I've, yeah, I've added you. I'm sending you an invite now, Pro. I'm sending you an invite now. We'll get you back in. Sorry about that. But he's fighting on Crypto Fight Week. Anyone who hasn't heard of Crypto Fight Week, it is proper. It's looking like a massive card. You've got on it Chris Cyborg, who is the MMA champion, and she's fighting Aria Wild. Yeah, Pro, your Wi-Fi might be down because it's not letting you accept, so you just got to make sure you got Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's saying unable to join, Pro, so you just need to check that you've got connection. Yeah, there you go.
I'm back. Yeah.
There he
Oh
is.
shit.
Look, you just wanted to show those two belts
No,
off,
no,
didn't you?
no. Sorry. I don't know what happened there.
Was that your signal?
No idea what happened there. I'm
No
back now.
worries. Let's have a look at those belts then.
Oh, oh.
Look at that, mate. That is
It's,
proper. Which one's your national? Oh, I've lost him again. Ah,
every
here we go.
every time I swipe, it goes to another live, bruv.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
I don't swipe anymore.
I need to make sure I stop swiping. Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, don't swipe no more. It keeps on kicking you out.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, no worries, brother. So yeah, so let's start. Let's just start again then. So for the crypto fight that you've got coming
Yep,
up, you had Craig.
yep.
There was a little bit of a mix up on the contract. You couldn't make the weight, is really what you're telling us.
Me making the weight was the main issue. Nothing wrong with crypto. It was not that I couldn't make the weight. I could off made the weight, but then I'll just feel too weak, and I'm not gonna go in there
Yeah,
feeling weak. You know what I'm saying? So that was the problem.
yeah. And so now you've got a mystery opponent, and I understand my spider senses have told me that it's at 84. Am I correct?
It's at 86. I'm fighting
80,
them at 86. Yeah,
86.
yeah. It's a weight.
86.
It's a weight that I've never fought at before. Personally, but yeah. It's a big. I couldn't afford to miss this opportunity. You know what I mean? So it's a big fight. So we'll go for it.
Yeah. How did you find out about crypto?
Bouncer. I don't know if you know Bouncer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put me through to them. But I've watched crypto shows before. I've seen the good production team it has, and it's gonna do well. Crypto. I see crypto coming up to be the next Misfits.
Yeah, I'm kind of seeing that as well. I actually argued with someone, I didn't argue, I discussed with someone online. I said, no, these guys aren't here to feed misfits. They're here to take over, you
Over,
know.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and you look at the card, the presenters. I mean, they
There's
missed
some
the
big
best
names in
presenter.
it. There's some really big names on this card. I'm surprised. Really big names. It's gonna be a good show.
Yeah, certainly, absolutely, it's going to be a great card. So, listen, how are you finding the late change in opponent? Then, I mean, you know who you're fighting. The fans don't know who you're fighting. I don't think we're allowed to reveal who you're fighting.
Yeah.
So, don't reveal who you're fighting. It is a mystery opponent. You and I do know.
Yeah,
But how do you find how are you finding the change in your mindset from 1 minute you're training against a quite a long rangy, you know, it's quite awkward, isn't he, Craig? Like it's quite long and
yeah.
rangy, and now you're going to someone probably a bit less experienced, without
It's
saying
it's it's
telling
it's
too much.
it's better for me
Yeah,
personally. It's a no fight is easy. I never go into a fight thinking that it's going to be an easy fight.
yeah,
But I'm gonna knock this guy is senseless. My opinion. But don't get me wrong. That we know who he is. He's gonna have a crowd of him, 100%.
yeah.
And it's just that time to put him out. You know.
Are you the underdog?
I'm always the underdog in every fight, and I love that. I love that. Like, let's go back into some. Let's go back to Wicked and Bad. I was the underdogs for Kareem, Trey, Sparky Feet. Every fight I'm in, I'm always saying the pro's gonna lose, pro's gonna lose, and I never lose. Kareem, debatable. I think I won that fight. It was a draw, but yeah.
It was close.
And then we go to the Crest. The commentators. If you watch the video back, the commentators say, "Well, we don't know how well pros is gonna do." And then I knocked him out as well. So you know what I mean. But me being the underdog for all my fights, it makes me do
Yeah,
better. Makes me want to perform better. If you
yeah.
know what I mean. I don't mind being the underdog for fights. It's all good for me.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say you're deceptively strong. Like you don't look technically like sexy, as in you're not like got a
No,
slick
no,
fit
no,
Philly
no,
shell
no,
or
no Diddy. But yeah,
yeah, you haven't got like a Philly shell or like a flashy American style. But your style is very effective. You
yeah.
seem to hurt people. You seem to chop them down. You're relentless. You're strong, and we've never really seen you hurt. I don't think. I can't think of a time where I've seen you like
One thing about
your legs gone.
yeah, nah. Um, I grew up in an African household. Yeah, so
That's it.
that's it. My dad used to give it to me, so I feel like I got a tough head.
Yeah, and that
So,
the jollof would do it.
so yeah, me going down is a no. The only way I lose a fight is points.
Have you ever
And
been dropped?
nah,
I've never seen you like really hurt. I mean, you might this is a fight game. Everyone takes shots. We
yeah,
go,
yeah,
ooh.
yeah.
But I've never seen you hurt or miss a step in your footwork because of fatigue or anything like that. You're a road warrior. You know, you're a solid fighter. You'll fight absolutely anyone.
Mm-hmm.
What can the fans expect from you in a few days' time?
Fireworks, man. I'm going for that bonus knockout. Uh, yeah, every fight, like one thing that you can ask any show or any promoter, any show, I always sell the most tickets. I bring the biggest crowd to every single show. Every
Mm,
single show, Wicked and Bad 1, Wicked and Bad 2, Wicked and Bad 3. They always say my fight is the best fight of the night.
yeah,
Every single Wicked and Bad. Like I'm not just saying it. It's verified. My fights are always the best. One, because I'm entertaining. I don't just fight. I dance in the ring. I make sure I have fun in the ring. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
And two, my pro army is just loud and it's just good. You know what I'm saying? So it's always fireworks. It's always fireworks, man. So
Yeah. Now, the question the fans really want to know is you must be sick and tired of people probing at your fight name. How many times have you seen
yeah,
people say, oh, you're not a pro
pro
boxer?
boxer. Yeah. The
You
worst
must
thing
be,
is,
must be nutting.
the name pro boxer. The name pro boxer is not like I've always been called pro. I've always been called pro. That's just my name, pro. Um, and then when we started the Sunday Smoke, there was another pro. So Bouncer just put boxer in my name. So I've only been called pro boxer for the past 2 years, but my name has been pro for years. You
Yeah.
get me?
Why
Like,
was it pro? Were you just good at pro
nah.
evolution?
So my name's just been pro since
Yeah.
school. Like people used to call me pro because of my big brother in it. So my name's just been pro. Nothing to do with boxing or sports or anything. But the boxer came later on into my career.
Yeah.
But
Does
yeah,
it piss you off when people keep going, you're not a
not a
pro
pro boxer.
boxer?
And I say to them, yeah, I'm not a pro boxer. I'm an influencer boxer. That's the difference. But
Does
I,
it get annoying though?
I wouldn't. say annoying. It does like the messages that I get on Snap and all that stuff. You're not a pro boxer. That's fine, but I'm not a pro boxer, but we do better than pro boxers in this field.
Yeah,
Personally, I know a lot of professional boxers that want to come into the influencer boxing
yeah,
stuff. Personally, but
yeah, absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely, everyone's.
what
I
piece
mean,
of
it's a bit sickening the
pie?
way people would they're selling their soul to get on misfits.
Yeah,
Like I'm seeing guys, I'm speaking with guys, like literally they're bumming Mams Taylor to get on there. Like they
yeah,
do anything, like begging and doing videos, like begging and stuff. I just never understand that, like get on merit, create some good content and get on merit. You don't need to look up to someone
yeah.
I've never liked that when you even at work in workplace or on football pitches or whatever. You don't need to bum next man.
No, I hear
You know what I
it.
mean? You
I
don't
hear
need to
it. Yeah.
bum next man. Do you know what I mean? Like get in there on your own merit. And I'm seeing guys that can't fight begging for an opportunity to get on misfits, which is crazy. Yeah. So listen, Sunday Smoke. Are you still in touch with any of the guys on from there? I mean, it was a legendary little era that was.
Aggie's my boy. Always will be. Aggie's my guy. That's the one
Yeah, I
person
really like Aggie.
I talked to.
I've never met him. But
Obviously
he fought
Ben.
on a
Obviously,
he fought on white collar boxing London where I boxed on, and yeah, I've never met him. I'd love to have him on here one time. He's
yeah.
a quality guy. Who
Uh,
else do you see?
Ben. Of course, I walked out Ben for
Yeah,
Misfits. Pulley. Yeah, still in contact with some of the Sunday Smokes. But again, Sunday Smoke is what built us up. Like
mm,
we can't take that away. So big up Bouncer for that. But yeah, we had to open our wings and fly.
yeah. What do you How do you feel when people say the Sunday Smoke and the Unhinged promotion is unsafe and it shouldn't happen, and people just doing it just for extra
Sunday
likes and
Smoke
views?
Sunday Smoke was safe. Sunday Smoke was definitely safe. They had the medics there. They had checks before the fight, and Sunday Smoke was safe, even though it was underground boxing.
Mm.
Like
With
I
a
thought.
referee,
Okay, the
people talk about, is there
referees. Okay, yeah,
insurance? Are the referees proper?
the referees was
Are the
lazy.
weights checked? All these kind of questions always come out, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah, okay. When you put it like that, it weren't safe. It weren't safe. Weight didn't matter in Sunday Smoke. As long as you want to fight, you can fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, that weren't safe. But again, if you wanted to get in the ring, you can get in the ring.
yeah. And at the end of the day, it's given you guys a massive platform.
Oh yeah,
You see Unhinged promotion recently had, I think the first weekend, I'm going to probably get these numbers wrong, but I think off the top of my head, there was about 250,000 people on the Insta Live.
you can't
250,000.
compare Unhinged to Sunday Smoke. Personally, my opinion,
Yeah,
the numbers of
why not?
Sunday Smoke was different. It was original. It was the numbers was crazy. Sunday Smoke numbers, like, don't get me wrong, Unhinged one time was probably big, but Sunday Smoke was always big. Even Anthony Joshua was coming on there. Like, it was a big thing, man. Sunday, you
Yeah.
can't compare Sunday Smoke to Unhinged.
Well, yeah, let's delve into that then. Why is it better? Obviously, one was first.
One
Uh,
was first, it was
Better
original.
fighters or elaborate?
I just feel like Sunday Smoke was just better. You had Tyrone, Bouncer, and then every week there was special guests coming on, like DMO, uh, Joshua. There was a lot of
Yeah,
big people that was coming on. I feel like Sunday Smoke was just original. The fights were better, 100%. The fights were better,
yeah.
and you need to remember everyone that fought on Unhinged was Sunday Smoke fighters.
Yeah. Well, Unhinged had 250,000 people on
I'm
the
s-
first live,
I'm
which is
sure
which
Sunday
is
Smoke
like
had more than that.
twice Wembley Stadium, like more than twice Wembley Stadium, which is crazy. Watching you guys fight, so it is a massive platform.
No,
But
it
I'll be
is. It
honest with
is.
you, I like Bouncer's show. I did as well. That's why I originally started watching you guys, Aggie, you, Kareem. I really liked all of you guys actually. I had a few favourites on there, and I found like Unhinged almost just a bit like a replication of it. So it's never going to be as good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
Um,
it was still a good. It was still a good. They tried. You know what I mean? It was still good, but I'm just saying Sunday Smoke for me was just better.
yeah. No, I think think most people would agree with that. But again, it gives a platform for a young fighter to,
Yeah,
now you're getting on crypto. You might have ambitions of misfits. You might have ambitions of, staying on crypto. You like your world's your oyster now.
yeah,
You
yeah,
fought
yeah.
on Quest. You fought on Quest for big titles. You wouldn't, and without sounding disrespectful, you queue jumped and went straight in for the big
Yeah,
fights.
yeah,
Some other kids, I sponsor a kid, and he's on his third fight now, and he's only just up to a novice title.
yeah.
And he's a good
I got
fighter
I got the biggest belts you can get for
straight
Quest.
away,
Yeah,
and that's
I will probably. I don't know. I'm probably too. I don't know. Now it's crypto or misfits only. To be fair, for me anyway.
that's all he'll fight on now.
Yeah. Now it's just. Yeah, not being big headed, but it's crypto or misfits for me.
Yeah, well, you can't go back, can you? It's like, you get your wallet's a little bit fatter now, and
Yeah.
it doesn't make it doesn't make sense to go backwards, does it,
Yeah.
at all?
No, agreed.
Who was your favourite wicked and bad fighter as a fighter?
I can't say myself.
No, you can't say yourself.
Best wicked and bad
Who did you
fighter.
enjoy watching?
Tom Little.
Did you? That's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, he's quite nice to watch.
I think Tom Little because he can actually box and he doesn't give like yeah, he can actually
Yeah, he doesn't
box.
give a fuck. You may as well say
Yeah.
it.
I feel like Tom Little. I don't know, man. That's a hard question. It's actually a hard question.
Yeah.
If I asked you to say, who would you say?
Oh, you're gonna hate this.
Go on, say.
I actually like watching Kareem.
How is that possible?
I really liked watching him. Well, do you know what? Do you know what he reminded me of? And this is gonna be controversial, but I always liked watching him because he reminded me of like a little Tank Davis.
So wait, for you to say Kareem, for you to say Kareem, the only time you seen Kareem fight is against me.
No, I seen him fight against. I seen him fight when he parked up a couple of fat boys on Unhinged.
Not
I
on
thought
Wicked and
against the
Bad.
fight. I think the fight against you was close,
Not on Wicked
but
and
I always
Bad.
thought. I actually thought he's technically like one of the better guys on there. I did like watching Little, and Hench was always fun. You know.
Hench is fun, but yeah, he's something else, isn't
Yeah.
he? He's
I mean,
something else.
Hedge is always fun. I think I saw Kareem knock out a few guys before you, to be
No, but
honest.
that's not Wicked and Bad. You're talking about Sunday Smoke now.
On Sunday, yeah. Sorry, on
Okay,
Sunday
yeah,
Smoke,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
On Sunday Smoke, yeah.
I'm including the both. Sorry,
Okay,
I'm talking about the both.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also love Will All Night Long.
Oh,
Can you remember
okay,
him?
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah, yeah, yeah.
heavyweight.
That big guy, yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
That big guy. Yeah,
he's decent.
mate. He's got some serious. But yeah, you, Aggie, Kareem, I'd say, were probably my favourites. I'd say. You know. But yeah, it's a tough question, isn't it? It's
No,
a
it
tough
is. There's a lot
question.
of fighters, a lot of good fighters out here, but yeah, everyone's doing their thing. I'm upset that not everyone has carried on boxing. Um, People have gone and done other stuff, but
Mm. Why has Aggie stopped?
sometimes boxing ain't for everyone, you know.
Just had enough of it. Yeah.
Not
Who
saying
else
yeah,
has stopped then?
he might not, he might come back. You never know. I don't know, I haven't seen anyone box to be fair, apart from me, Ben, and Pulley. I said everyone
Yeah.
else.
Let's
Yeah,
talk about those fights with Kareem Kalas. Um, let's talk about the draw. I mean, there's no love lost between you two, to be honest
to
with
be
you.
fair, right now, it's the closest we've ever been. I talked to Karim. He's actually a cool guy. I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
cap.
he's a nice guy. You're
I
both good
hated
guys.
him. I hated him for a long. Not hate is a strong word. I disliked him like for a while when we was fighting. But recently, like even this camp now that I'm going through for my fight, we've been giving each other tips because he's fighting too. So
Yeah, he's
yeah,
pulled out. He's pulled out his fight, isn't he?
but yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
but he was in camp. Yeah. So, what did you? You guys really did dislike each other,
Yeah,
and
it
then
wasn't no fake stuff, man. Like it wasn't. Me and Krim didn't get along at all.
really.
Yeah, yeah, we didn't get along at all. But
And where did that stem from, or is it something said, or just because you got matched and business had to take over?
first it was just you know when you're trying to sell a show and you just do too much, and then you say some stuff, and then it just started going left from there, and everyone saw the video that we uploaded, but yeah, it just went left from there. But he's cool. He's cool. Talking about the
Yeah,
fight now, um, I definitely won the first fight personally. I knocked him in the sixth round. He went flying through the ropes. They didn't count it as a knockdown, which is bollocks. So if you count the knockdown, which is a clear knockdown, I won the fight. It can't be a draw.
yeah.
That's a 10-8
No, that's
round. You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Yeah, that is facts. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand. Even when I played it back to Karim, and like, yeah, it was a knockdown, but they didn't give it. So you know it's a knockdown. So if you know it's a knockdown, I won that fight. The
yeah,
second fight, yeah, I know I lost that fight.
yeah.
So I'll take that.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the fight.
What happened in that fight?
Uh,
Preparation or
on the day it was a shambles. I had no coach. I walked out by myself. Um,
what happened to Wallace?
Long story, mate. Long story. It just on the day things just went left. People had to go. The whole day was shit before I started fighting. Pro Army went crazy in the crowds with someone. It was just a bad day. I went into that ring with not the correct mindset, and then I just fought him with. Yeah, I still went 10 rounds. Don't get me wrong. It was still a good fight,
Yeah,
but
it was a good fight. Both fights were brilliant fights, man. And both of you are really good fighters. Both of you are really good fighters. You know, really, really good fighters. Again, I thought you said yourself you were an underdog in a lot of these fights, and I think people expected Kareem to be too skillful for you, but you did match him.
yeah.
You did match him. He's just got a really lovely head movement. If you're a boxing purist, it's really nice. He's got a nice flow when
One
he gets going.
thing people need to understand it on Misfits, Wicked and Bad, anything, you never see 10 round fights. Me, I done 10 2 minute rounds on both of them. We
That's
fought 10
crazy.
rounds. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's different.
That is different gravy. That is. So, what's your plans for the future then? So,
I'm gonna
or,
win this fight on Saturday.
yeah.
That's my plan. I'm gonna win this fight on Saturday, get a big knockout. After it gets announced who I'm fighting, I want his brother. Um After, yeah, man, it's gonna be good, man. I'm gonna win this fight on Saturday. London O2, as always, bring my big crowd. Um, have a good night, man. Knock him out, and then we've got talks with Misfits, and as you know, so we've got some things coming up, man. Things are looking good this year,
Yeah,
man.
mate. I mean, listen, I don't just want to say a word, but I've just heard, I'm talking with in the fight game every damn day. I'm talking to coaches, boxers, promoters. I've worked for different people in the game and all the rest of it. And mate, from what I'm hearing, you've got a really exciting journey, and I really like you as a fighter. You've had a remarkable journey, and it's really been pleasant to watch. You know, like you've come from nothing,
Yeah,
but you've actually got there through actual boxing. You know, you've actually got there through boxing. You know, and the fact that you won those two babies on your shelf there, those two Quest titles, I am telling you, Quest is a good standard, man.
yeah,
It
yeah,
is a good standard. So
yeah,
what I like about what you've done is it's been earned. You know,
yeah,
where you are has been earned. As I said, there's too many people getting fights without earning it. You know.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
I don't want to be bad, but I commentated on a show the other day, probably a few months ago, and it was at the O2 Arena, and there was a couple of brilliant fights on the
Yeah,
undercard between actual fighters, actual boxers, brilliant
yeah.
fights.
And then the
And the
main part
main
was
event was
shit.
two guys that had never had a fight before,
Yeah,
but they had loads of
yeah,
TikTok followers.
yeah, yeah.
And I was
Yeah,
like, mate,
that's what it's come to now, man. As long as you've got numbers, you can
yeah,
fight. But I've
yeah, but they
actually,
couldn't fight.
yeah, yeah, I hear it, I hear it. But
um,
I've put in that work the past 2 years. Bear in mind, I used to be a professional footballer, and then I came into boxing on Sunday Smoke. That's the first time I ever like boxed and stuff. So since then, that's when I just started taking boxing seriously. So it's only been about 2.5 years, 2.5 years. So I'm proud of myself of what I've achieved in the past 2 years. I've been offered to turn pro. I've been offered pro contracts, like to start turning pro, because they just see them in the pro game. If you can sell tickets,
yeah.
then they want. want you, and they know I sell tickets. There's never been a show I've sold less than 150 tickets. Never been a show. Um,
Wow, that's brilliant. Here we go. I've invited your coach in, and he's just
what?
come in timely.
Fucking busy, man.
Where's
But
your
I
kit?
just got the bath. I'm fucked, son, man. Tired.
Oh, what?
Literally, I'm tired. Fucking stressed out,
I've
man.
just invited
I
your
need to walk
coach
through the
in, Pro,
door.
because what I wanted to do, I wanted to just finish
My
on
stomach's
talking
tight.
about this man. I wanted to finish on talking about this man because this guy here, I've seen the bond. I've been to your gym. I filmed a documentary at your gym. I've seen the bond between you guys as a team, which is unbelievable. I've never seen people that respect a man so much for putting them through so much shit.
What can I say, man?
I fucked him up today.
Wallace is an annoying man,
He's
100%.
probably one
But
of the
Coming
most
from you,
annoying
bro.
men.
he's
That's
a,
a bit. That's a bit Philippi
he's an
coming from
annoying
you,
man.
there,
But
innit?
one thing that I will say about Wallace, though, he makes anyone in shape better. Like he makes you fit, he makes you do well, and he cares. Like, I've had coaches that would just coach you for coaching you. Wallace ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that's with him, he treats them well. Do you get it? But push you through hell. But as I said, I've lost 7 kilos in 4 or 5 days, and
And I've
it's
eaten everything in
yeah,
front of him. Today was
he
brilliant.
takes the piss. He takes the piss, but it's the
Mate,
game,
this
I'll
guy.
man.
get my revenge on this guy because he's caused a lot of stress in my life as well. Believe me, man, he's annoying. This cunt's annoying, and he's never been on time in his life. No, I think once out of all the time. I think maybe
I was
once I
so
can
happy that
recollect
day
it.
I was on time in the gym.
No, one time I can remember being on time for. One time. Now, but he's my brother, man, and he is. It's a lot more than just a boxing and training with me and Pro.
Yeah,
It's
the
a lot more
bond, the
to it.
bond is
Take
absolutely
take all
fantastic,
that
and I wanted to.
away. Take all that away. He's still my brother. He's my friend, and that's the most important thing. When we we go out there together, and whatever happens, we take it together, and we're in there together. Do you know what I mean? We've been all around the world, mate, and we've been it from the get go. And we go through stuff in life, and we're there for each other regardless. It's not that comes before first and foremost.
Mm.
And then when we go to do something, like it's put me under immense pressure this week, and I thought I had a little weekend off. Like now we're fucking banging it again. Like and the guys, I'm cleaning the running machine because I mean, like when you seen pros sweat anyway on a good day, when he's got to lose 6 kilos, it ain't pretty, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm there fucking cleaning the shit up while he's walking off, dropping sweat all over the gaff while there's people trying to use
Amazing,
everything.
man.
It is
Fucking
crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy that you call each other him your friend, and then you do that to him. Like I've seen him sweating on a bench, like literally where he's just like a carcass, and the bench looks like Niagara Falls.
Unreal.
But he does.
You know what I mean?
He's his own worst enemy, mate. He left us no time, but we got to do what we can do. It ain't ideal, and I wouldn't usually let Pro accept it. We couldn't make the weight for the other one, and like it wasn't enough time. Sometimes like Pro jumps before like. My job is to say, look, Pro. In the end of the day, he's got his own path, and I'll back him no matter what. But from a professional side, like sometimes I have to say, look, this is not going to be doable or whatnot. But Pro, just Pro, innit? He does what he fucking wants
Mm.
most of the time,
Whose
and I'm there
whose
to.
idea was it to pull out?
I, I'm there, and I will give him honest feedback and say, look, this ain't ideal. Like this fight now ain't ideal, but it's risk versus reward, and it's worth it. The other one would have been, in my opinion, was tough fight. If we'd have got to the weight, I believe Pro could have won, but he'd need a proper training camp for that fight. And I told him he
Mm.
need the right man to time, the right man to spar. And rushing a fight like that, you can come unstuck no matter who you are. And I told him that. Yeah, and I told him that. So then I thought, like, we're out of the water, and then he hits me a couple of days ago with this one. But this one is still tough because the guy's dangerous. I can't say who it is. I don't know if I can or not, but I'm not going to anyway.
Yeah, you're
But
not allowed to
whoever it
say.
is, and he wants to win, it's going to be a fucking good fight. And we've had no time to prepare for this guy, but I believe we've been around the block. Pro has got a tough head. Nicknamed him Predator for a reason. You know the Predator? He's got that big dread. He takes off his head. He's got a big, thick head, yeah? I've seen him rock to cut, like, I've never seen it. He's never been down.
I've
I've seen
never
him
seen.
rock Crim.
I was saying
Him and
earlier,
him
I've
went
never
to
seen him
war.
hurt.
No, he took a few. Crim rocked him in a war, which I believe with the knockdown, if it was given, it would have actually gone Pro's way. And other than that, Crim beat him in the other one, but it was 10 rounds, and I wasn't in his corner. So he had a
Mm.
lot going on. But regardless, Crim did win that fight, but still, he got hit with bombs, and Pro can take a dig. Let me tell you that for a fact.
mate.
So
And
no
I
matter
say,
what, no matter who underdogs us and that, they're gonna come. We're coming for a war. They're coming for a
mm,
fight. Let me tell you. So they can think they're, we're the underdog, and we've shut many people up. Yeah,
100%.
sweet. It suits me down to the ground. But this fight's winnable. But it's
mm,
going to be a tough night. But we ain't
mm.
got nothing to lose. We've took this fight at late notice, and we're coming to fucking take the guy and put him to sleep because I want some of that bonus he's going to get. You get me?
Bro, I must say, if you win this fight, or should I say, when you win this fight,
When I win this
this
fight,
one seriously opened doors for you, doesn't it? Like, is this your
Like,
biggest
yeah,
fight yet?
yeah, I would say so.
mm,
It's the biggest
so
show. It's
so,
the
but
biggest
it's
show I've
worth
been on.
the avenue. Yeah, it's
It's his biggest
like I said, risk
fight, isn't
versus
it?
reward.
It's
Yeah,
my biggest fight. It's my biggest fight. It's the biggest show I've ever fought on. I feel like crypto and Wicked and Bad are on the same level as it stands, but I feel like crypto
mm.
will pass a lot of shows. But it's the biggest fight I've fought on. It's gonna be a good fight. I've always got God on my side. I got my coach on my side. I got my family on my side. So
Mm.
regardless, I'm gonna go into this ring and do what I do best. I know I took the fight on in short notice, but one thing about me, I've got heart. So when I'm in that ring, I promise you, like the way you beating me, it has to be. But like I'm not giving up. That's it. Period. I'm not giving
Yeah,
up. If I go
yeah,
down, I'm getting up. I haven't been down before, God forbid. But if I go down, I will get back up. You get me? It's the
yeah,
Tyson
yeah.
Fury shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Mate, you're solid. I'm telling you, you're solid. I was surprised the size. Like he's really thick set, isn't he? You know, he's strong. Some guys don't have strong
He's heavy
cores.
handed. He's heavy handed. You
He's
can't see
strong.
that normally,
Mm.
but he's heavy handed. He's dense, mate.
Mr. Wallace,
Yeah.
we know the opponent. We're not allowed to say it, who it is. Is this his toughest fight yet? Like the actual opponent?
No,
No.
it's not. Let me explain. I don't say too much. It's the worst training camp we've ever had for it, but it's not the toughest opponent.
Mm.
Okay, word
I think that's
that.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It's a disrupted camp. Let's be honest.
But it's no, he's gone in the room a better.
yeah,
Mm.
But he's hungry and he believes in himself. So
Mm.
anyone's danger in that ring, in light gloves, anyone's got a puncher's chance, mate.
Mm.
And remember, you've only got a certain amount of time to win the fight. You know,
Mm.
4 rounds. It's 4 rounds. You've got to do enough, ain't you? Remember,
Mm.
so we got to make sure that we do enough to
Mm.
make this sure no fucking dodgy decisions because I'm sick of dodgy
yeah.
decisions.
As I
You know that.
said, when you're underdog, if it does go to the judges, it doesn't really go your way.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I've
Mm.
got to make sure that in that ring on Saturday, it doesn't even get to the judges. It doesn't even get to them. So the weigh-ins tomorrow, as you know, you'll be there.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm
the
gonna come
weigh-ins
along.
tomorrow.
Um,
And make
I'm gonna
sure you
look.
bring your decent car, yeah, gun man.
I'm gonna I'm gonna look at this guy and
I'll have
see
to
in
choose
his
which one
face.
I bring.
I'm
I'll
gonna
Yeah,
tell
all
you
right.
what. Do you know
Cool.
what? I'm going to go. I'm missing the fight. You know, I'm going to
I know.
Reactcore and Billham Smith on Saturday.
yeah.
Nice, man. Good for
But
you.
I know, mate. I didn't
tomorrow,
know what to do. I've got obviously I sponsor pro. I also sponsor a kid fighting on Fight Zoom. He's really good and he's fighting in a 4-man tournament. And then I got offered a ticket to Billham Smith versus Reactcore, and
Big bro.
there's Chamberlain fighting. There's Ben Whittaker fighting, and it's literally 15 minutes down the road from me. And I was like, oh, I don't know what. There's only one gunman and too much good boxing, so I went with the Billham Smith fight, and I'm gutted because I just
Nice.
can't be everywhere,
it's
you
all
know.
good. It's all good. But tomorrow, as I said, I will know. I will know by the looks of this guy if he's shitting himself tomorrow. Because when I look at him, when we're on them scales, I'm the type of guy. I do that. Look, I do stuff for content. I will piss him off tomorrow just to get viral videos. Yeah, and that's me. That's me. I'm a content creator. I will make him not like me tomorrow. Do you get? I'm gonna get into his head. Like
Yeah,
I'm not just going there to get on the scales and then the press conference. No, I'm going in there to get into his soul. Yeah, so and then from tomorrow, I will know that he doesn't want to fight me. He doesn't
yeah,
want it. He won't want
yeah.
it tomorrow. So it's gonna
Is
be a
there a
good.
rehydration clause? Because you're going to be naturally the bigger man.
No, there's no. I'm allowed to
Could you
as
just
soon as
keep
I get.
your voice down with all that
Yeah,
shit, gun man?
as soon as
Talking
yeah, we're
about
not gonna
shit
talk.
like that. We're on
We
about.
ain't gonna talk about that right now. But
We
yeah,
didn't even hear you, bro.
we ain't gonna talk about that. But
Yeah, ain't going to be much difference really because more time can get to the. He's just been a greedy fuck. That's what he's been. He's been loving off the chicken, eating out, going out. He's just been eating a lot. So, but it won't be much difference in weight at all.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
done the hard
Okay.
work.
Yeah.
He's been running for the last 48 hours.
Literally, 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 man. Literally, I've been running for the past 48 hours.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
has he
I let him
just made
stop
you
for.
run?
Do
Is he?
you know what, Gunman? He was dying early. I literally kind of acting really weird, getting all stressed out. So I broke a little bit of oatmeal bar, like a couple of little bits while I was munching into it. I give him a little bit and a bit of water. Told him to get on with his way. Hurry up. Little bite.
It hasn't been easy, man. I've never lost this much weight in my life. Like for any camp, I walk around at about 86 normally. I fight at 82 to 83, so 3 kg is all I ever have to lose. I've lost 7 kg in the past 4 days, and I still got
Wow.
2 kg left to lose, and I'll do that tomorrow.
He was
So it's like
fuming, Gunman, earlier when I went into the changing room and I had a lovely. It was like
the
bacon
the
baguette
guy
with
walks in the changing
Oh, was
room.
he? Was he doing that to you?
The
look
guy
on my
walks in the
story,
changing
bro.
room with a
I'm gonna
bacon
check
and
it out.
sausage, a
Have a look on
bacon and
the story
sausage,
quickly now. You see it from
a
this morning.
bacon and sausage baguette, knowing that I'm
No, it's not
starving.
the sausage. It was free range eggs, man. They do in that cafe. It's lovely with nice bacon.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's a
was
whatever
it?
nice
it
recipe.
Oh,
is.
Yeah. But he
that's
didn't notice. He
just
clocked it.
cruel.
He looked down and he goes, Jay, come on, bro.
Oh, that's just absolutely cruel. That
Uh,
is. What time you in on Saturday? Do you know yet?
I don't know what time I'll be fighting Saturday, but it's one of the main fights. So I'll say about 8 o'clock, 8:30.
Yeah, brilliant. I'll be checking in to find out how
Right.
you've got on. I'm gutted to
Right.
not. I really am gutted not to make that show because it looks an unbelievable show. But yeah, I'm at Sellers Park, and that's gonna be awesome as well. Now, Mr. Wallace has been training one of my another one of my fighters that I sponsor called
Mirza.
Harry Mirza. How's he been getting on, James?
Doing well, mate. He's improved a lot since the first time I got hold of him, as you can see. Just corrected him technically a little bit, but I enjoyed hurting him. I kept him alive for you, yeah?
You certainly do.
Just about. Just about. But yeah, he's a good kid. I
Yeah.
like him. He's a nice
Yeah, I
boy, actually.
sponsored him
He's got
for a
talent.
few one-to-ones basically, pro. Right? I sponsored my he's only 19. He's 7-1. You've met him before actually. He was at when I came
Oh
and did
yeah,
Stock
that
Yeah,
fight.
you
Yeah,
City.
yeah,
did.
yeah.
He's
He's
a nice
seven and
boy, man.
one. He's 7-1. He's only 19, and he's fighting for a Quest title, but just a junior one. You know, it's a novice title on the 29th of June. But he's 7-1. I think like he's been on Quest since he's 17. He had his first fight at 17 on Quest, which is quite big. And his second fight, I think it was just like 17, 18. He fought a 29-year-old. You know, so and now his third fight, they've got him in a novice title. You met him
No, I've seen
before. And
him.
he's a
I've seen
really
him.
good kid. And I've sponsored James, just giving him a couple of one-to-ones. And you wouldn't believe it. He's had 2 sessions. And I swear to God, and I'm not just saying it because he's here, you should see the difference in him. I sent it to him. I sent him, here's your first pads. I took a video, one,
Yeah.
and then one at the end of the next one. And I swear to God, you would not recognise him. Like, wasn't it, James?
Yeah, he's
Like, Mr.
good. He
Wallace,
listens
wasn't it?
well, man.
Don't
He
He
don't
listens
just
don't
well.
blow his head
changed.
up too much. Don't blow up Wallace's head too much, please.
Look, listen. When you're
Shut
paying
the
like blooming
fuck up,
a
bro.
million pound a rep,
Are
then you want to see
you
some
wanna
results.
you wanna just make sure you're on weight in the morning because we got some
I'll be
work to
on
do
weight. Don't
otherwise.
worry about
Hey,
that,
you got
bro.
that skipping rope that I sent you home with, yeah?
I'll be on weight tomorrow. Don't worry. Listen, this fight is
Got that
happening.
little
This
rope in the
fight,
bag, yeah?
this fight is happening on Saturday. It's gonna be. I'm gonna have the best fight of the night as always. Every show I'm on is the best fight of the
Yes,
night.
yes.
After I knock them
Hey,
down,
and another thing, we look the best as
I do
well,
my
yeah? Come out looking the
I
best.
do my dancing
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
the
well, because
ring.
he's got the proper shirt on
No,
today,
he
isn't
won't be
he?
wearing. Hey, come on. Won't be wearing that. Looking out, will we? We'll be wearing Team JW. Let me so
after
silly.
after
A little
after
rock, a couple of
after
trams.
Mate,
after I knock out
listen.
after I knock him out, I do my dancing in the ring as always. Put on a show, and then yeah, we move on. Wallace,
Oh,
what's always in my bag? Oh, actually, no,
oh,
let's not
yeah,
even
yeah.
do that.
I'll tell you what's in his bag. He needs a slap because one time I said, "Where's your fucking gum shield?" I'm rifling through his bag, really just about to go on. He goes, "Oh, I left it in the car," but he's got a bottle of fucking what the fuck was
You
that in there?
gotta have a bottle. You gotta have your bottle. You gotta have your. I had a bottle of Hennessy in
Oh,
the bag.
bro, I was
You
fuming.
got to share it out to your guests. You know what I mean? They've come down. You share it out. Obviously, I'm not
Nah,
drinking.
bro. Hey, come, especially when I'm in recovery, mate. You know what I mean? It's all
Bro,
I needed to find in there on a stressed
yeah,
out moment.
Yeah, that's the last thing. That's the last thing you need.
People
Yeah, I
ask
tell
people
you.
have that money to come watch you fight. You got to make them have a good time after, you know.
Yeah, so you just get them smashed.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
What what have you got in your bag this time?
No, I'll buy some bottles and give it to them. I always support my people. You spend money to come watch me. At least I can do is make you have a good time after you've come, you know?
I've never seen Mr. Wallace looking so happy. Can you see his face now?
Yeah, I know. He's always normally miserable old fuck. He's grumpy, bro.
I think it froze, and he was actually froze smiling, which was brilliant. But listen, look, thanks a lot for your time. I won't keep you too long because I don't want to keep you up late, and I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that you've spent some time with me and some of the fight fans on the live tonight, just having a bit of a chat, despite the connection
Sorry
errors.
about
But
that.
these things can happen. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And listen, you're a fantastic fighter. Go and do the goddamn business, man.
I will, I will,
Rock
I
this
will.
man up.
I will.
Break him down.
Even though you're not coming, make sure you've got it on your phone, watching it in the corner or something, you know?
Yeah, well, I told Wallace, like, try and like post and see if he can
You can watch it
send
live.
me as much as.
It's not. It's live. You can
Oh,
watch
it's
it
on
live.
Triller, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you can watch it live. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I might try and do. I might try and find a link then to get the
Yeah,
link for that then.
yeah. I'll find a way and send it to you.
Yeah, try and send it to me if you can. Yeah, but yeah, as I said, I'm at Sellers Park. I couldn't turn it
No,
down.
understandable.
It's like I applied for media to do there, and once I got in there, I was like, mate, I can't not
No, yeah,
turn
yeah.
that down. But yeah, listen, but you know that I'm with you in spirit. Thank you so much for coming on, Pro. You are the man. I shall see you tomorrow. And yeah, let's cause some mayhem.
No worries. It'll be a good day tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get some
love it.
sleep because I got running at like 4, 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
So
that's what I mean. Go and rest up, my G.
yeah,
Thank you very much, man.
no
Appreciate
worries.
you.
Love to coming on, man.
Take it easy, my man.